Spondon level crossing in Derby with Fabe Strengths and Adam Richardson. Dodger skirt. This barrier's been slowed down a lot.
That's very clean. Time now is 11:55. This will be a slightly delayed 11:52, 5 Zulu 43, East Midlands train service from East Midlands Parkway to East Midlands Parkway.
Wonderful. Yeah, I was stood here when I took that photo I took.
And then maybe 11:57, 1 Foxtrot 23 from London St Pancras International.
Andrew, look, that if you do that, it makes its own wigwag, really. Look, can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's got a fork on it. Might keep that over actually.
Yeah.
The new crossing.
That used to be because this crossing used to. It didn't get misused a lot, but it did get misused.
Yesterday services between Newark, Nottingham, Derby and Medlock were run between Derby and Medlock today.
There's the Yoda alarms.
I heard service between Matlock and Derby will run.
I'm stood near the lights. There we go. Yeah, look, that's new shiny camel.
61016.
That's the new camel toe. You can see how new it is. See, look, that's so old. They have moulded together. That's so new. It's not moulded together.
We're glad to see the back of these barriers. It's the only place around here with them.
What about you tucked it and everything? That's not too far
here.
Away. Yeah, but you tucked it. It's not even that far. Oh, there's a little hole in the barrier that I can peek through. If I get the right one. There we go.
Yeah, it's a bit strange that they put a whole new arm there. Why? You're getting rid of it next week. At the earliest, anyway. The latest of the middle of March.
The only bit that happened is, you know, the bracket that's about. You know, Andrew. You know the bracket that's here.
No. Yeah. What?
The bracket that's there snapped. So that's the only problem that was wrong.
But that's a clean camel toe.
Like, I'm not joking. The bracket over there snapped. All you did is buy a new bracket and shove it on. Why did you need to do it with that one?
Could go down a bit further. It's luckily it actually trips to say it's down.
Somehow.
Has that post always been slightly wonky?
What, the one with that light on it over
Yeah.
there? No, it was fine when me and Ernest and Joe went.
Well, Joe was the last back. Did he whack into it?
No.
Because it's just come to me now. How do you part exchange a non-roadworthy vehicle? How does that work?
Unless he just...
Because the Micra he had, from what he said, he hasn't repaired any aspect of it.
Are you sure he's not just clickbaited it to the buyers and just been like, ooh, yeah, it works. Yeah, totally.
But it don't work.
Oh, they've replaced the terminals here with this weird round thing.
Round thing.
Aww.
Yeah, these aren't the safest barriers around.
It's a shame that the terminal's not used anymore. Like the terminal
Selby soon, I think Selby Road February.
I
think it was.
February or March.
Yeah, this by September, so we're back down here at some point then.
Yep, so
I'm
guys...
thinking the first weekend in February. No, February. First weekend in September. They might have the purchase machine up.
I thought I'd lost battery percent though. This battery's so good, it's massive. It's 3,000 milliamp hours. So, oh, there it is.
And we've got
over
HST.
Yeah.
We're not going to bother with the coaching docs, so we won't be able to read it from here without zooming in, making it look really ugly.
Well, we probably could. I can.
We've got
43073.
073 and 050 to East Midlands Parkway by Derby Workside. And we're staying for a limited amount of time. What's next? 1 Foxtrot 23 London to Sheffield. 411
I need to put it up somewhere. So that I can. Actually, I'll take the photos at Meadow Lane.
You alright?
Yep. I'm just grabbing that.
Great.
I'm just going to take... I think I took a photo of Spondon earlier, but I'm going to take another one. Just... Why not? Just 4. If you follow me on social media, you'll see this. Andrew, smile.
Turbines.
Oh wait, Andrew, I'll get you. If you smile nicely, I'll take a photo of you next to the double wigwag setup. Actually, smile. Smile properly. There we go. That one looked nice.
Yeah, spin around. Right. Might also be, if push comes to shove, 12:05, 1 Charlie 40 Sheffield London St Patrick's International.
12:05.
Box and without walking into this barricade.
Oh.
It's good enough to keep us safe, like, because we can stand that side.
Extra care when on our station today, as surfaces may be slippery.
How come Newark's not as low as that?
Why don't they say slippy instead of slippery? Slippy's hard.
Surfaces may be slippy.
Oh wow.
I've noticed they've sketched on the wall there, Manchester United Football Club P. Well done you. I don't think they have a P in the name. They might do. Piss up, maybe.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Even though I'm not allowed to say bad words, so I would have just said P. You would have got the thing.
I've got the approaching for 1 Charlie, 1 Foxtrot 2-3 on
Wait,
RTT.
Andrew, let me show you this really good zoom on my camera. If I zoom it back
Just checking
into
out
that.
this train, it was behind the power box and I can't really see from there.
Oh
But
no,
like I
it's
say,
not.
we've
It's
got
not,
all the stuff ready.
not focusing now. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we are. It's this
Andrew,
side,
can you see it?
I forget because
Andrew, look, before the train comes in, I have to zoom out. Oh, you'll just see it on the video, and I'm not going to zoom out in time.
22022 to Sheffield.
If this crossing was like Staithorpe and not as loud, I probably
We're
wouldn't.
staying for many more.
Someone's already turned around.
Closure time at the minute, 7.5 minutes.
Same here.
Thank you.
As soon as you said and a half, mine just went straight to 30. Unless it goes up now with my
So yeah,
camera.
it'll be Sheffield, St Pancras and Nottingham, Birmingham. We could dart off in that time if you wanted to head to the next place,
What, Meadow Lane?
essentially, because we'd have a short 8-minute gap.
Alright.
But how long would it take to get the postcode and go?
It'll probably only take 2 minutes. I've got it saved on my phone. Andrew, come and actually.
Whilst I'm at it, there's tape holding this light up, but this one's just fallen. I swear that's not supposed to be in there.
No, that's glued down or something, or bolted down. I'm not too sure because there's no thingy through it.
See through the bottom. Yeah, it looks like it might just be glued. I can't see a
Andrew.
wire going into it.
Andrew, come over here and have a look at how good the zoom is on my camera. I'm zoomed right into that barrier light. Let me zoom out again. You'll see where my camera actually is. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Flipping hell, child.
It's pretty
If I
good
went that
though.
far, break my eyeballs.
It's
Yeah, I
70,
still don't understand why they put like a brand new arm when they're getting rid of them.
it's 78 times zoom. It's
I
sadly,
could see why if it was smashed into, for example, yes, you would replace it.
but I mean, it
this
looks.
close near time, I would make do.
I mean, but if you look at it, it looks in working order. The only problem is the brackets come out here. That's the only problem it had. All you had to do is get a couple of just temporary screws and bend the ends
Do a
in.
Grimsby Wellowgate.
Yeah,
You repaired that.
that's literally.
Some fucker stole the screws to hold the skirt together.
Yeah, that's literally all they have to do. But instead, they just waste probably.
Is metal worth anything? Is there a scrap value for it?
Probably.
Just thinking, because that's why they might have taken them.
It's probably
But
worth.
I'm not surprised either, like, look, they're taking all these off here, because these could be worth something.
You do know if you take these bolts out, the whole
fall.
skirt will just come out.
That's what I mean.
Oh wait.
People
Oh,
might try and take them.
they didn't have to put a new arm in. All they had to do was put a new skirt in.
Right
like-
now there's a backup at Derby.
But you could keep the arm in and these, even though there is a missing one of these already.
Stop
But,
wibbling it.
If you look, all you have to do is take the bolt off there, and then the whole skirt will come out.
Yeah.
Even though all you had to do was put 2 or 4 screws in.
Why?
But,
I got the idea why it bounces back, because of course this bit here doesn't really go anywhere, and that hits the back of there, which will throw it back out again.
what, when it's up or when it's
Clever.
down?
Yeah, you'll throw it back out, won't it?
Depends. It's just as
If
long
there
as.
was to hang it, it would act exactly like there's no support, because basically there isn't.
Well, it just the motor cuts
You've
off.
been waiting 1 0.
It's
10
sort of like
minutes.
the motor will cut off and it'll be on free fall, but it'll be locked at the place where it is.
Someone's turned around.
So if it hangmans, you can still push it up even though it's stopped.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really lock in place,
But
would
then after the hangman, it would just fall to the point where it was hangmanning and then just hang there again.
it? Yeah, so basically it would jump up very slightly as a result.
Right. I'll show you the way it works. So if this crossing was to hangman and the barrier hangmaned about here, you could lift the barrier further up from the hangman, say if someone's stuck on and they're really tall, which
Great
probably
idea.
not. Yeah. You could lift
Train.
You could lift the barrier further up, and then after you
2005 to London St Pancras.
Richard Hillman. Sorry. And then after you've let go, it'll just drop back down to the hanging position, and
There
then just
is
wait
another
for the,
train
and then-
approaching.
and then just wait for the signal to release it again. It's hard to explain. I might actually do an example one day. How many people are bloody turning around? Like,
You
really?
are waiting for one more train. 11 minutes has passed.
I'd still wait, even if it were 11 minutes. It doesn't feel like 11.
I only like to keep them informed with the time in case they think, what, 10 minutes?
5, 40, 40.
Here we are.
Where we are. 170, 113.
171, 13 to Birmingham New Street.
Up she goes. Announcement lady. Up, and that's it.